this computer. Okay. So like I was saying, it's really important that like your pictures are what catches people's attention. So I know like Sarah goes over this in her Instagram training video that she did. But literally, if you were to look at my profile, if you were to look at Sarah's profile, if you were to look at Cassie Westland's profile, Jade's profile, Courtney Boer's profile, Cheyenne, any of our pages, you are not going to see any posts on our feed that are like a clear picture of like promoting products or promoting a business or anything that is like looks like a sales ad with words on it. Like you are just going to see pictures of our lives and what we're doing. Now, obviously, like we're not professional photographers, so there are amazing apps that we use to edit our pictures. And you can see like, so last year is when I started using this Lightroom app, and I'm going to scroll back so you can see what my page looked like before Lightroom, and what we call presets. So this, oh God, look at all these product posts. It makes me sick. Okay. So this was like before presets, and we used PicTapGo to edit our pictures. And I'm going to show you guys how to use that app too, because it's like really user friendly. If you're like super new and have never played around with photo editing apps. But right in here, this is when I found Lightroom and figured out what presets are, and you can see the difference from down here, how everything is like, there's like different colors going on and stuff, to when you scroll up and look at this grid, it looks like a blogger's profile. The tones are the same, the color scheme is the same, and it's literally as simple as just like slapping a preset on this. So you can see this is what I had going on for fall last year. Then you can see when I like went into Christmas time, everything was very red and green and bright. And the goal is always to have like bright, clean, crisp pictures, because your picture is what is going to capture someone's attention and make them start reading your caption. If you have like a crappy picture or something that looks like a sales ad, anything like that, people are going to scroll right past it. This, I was just looking at this. This was like my favorite set of presets, was right through here at the beginning of this year. But anyways, it's super, super easy to edit your pictures. So I'm going to show you guys literally the apps that we all use to edit our pics, and how we go about editing them. So if you have a piece of paper, write this stuff down. So there's a few different apps. So Perfect 365, it's this purple one in the top right-hand corner. It looks like a little face. That is like a go-to. Every time I post a picture, I always use Perfect 365 to edit it. And I'm going to show you guys how I use that. I also use Facetune, and then you're going to want Lightroom and PicTapGo. Okay, those are like the 4 main apps that we use for everything. So I'm just going to show you guys real quick how to edit pictures through Perfect 365. So you can use this app for free. I paid like $2, I think, for it, so that I don't have to watch a video every time that I want to save a picture. So it will let you like edit the picture, but then when you go to save it, you have to like watch a video before you can like download it to your camera roll. So open it up, go ahead and click on photo makeup. Okay, Sarah just sent me some pictures too, so I'm just gonna like show you. Okay, so here's a picture of Sarah. So look, wow, it automatically put makeup on her. Obviously, that's not what we want this to look like. So we want it to look super natural. So what I always do is I go right down here to Beauty Squad. You can see it's down at the bottom. There's like artist brands. So Beauty Squad. I click on every day. This is literally how I edit like everything. And then I scroll over and I go to natural. And then you can see the difference. So it brightened up her eyes, brightened up her teeth, smoothed out her skin. Now, sometimes it's like a little aggressive, and I'm like, okay, like no one's teeth are actually that white. So you can go into tools, and then I'll click on lips, whiten teeth, and you can like tone it down. like nobody's teeth are that bright. You know what I'm saying? So I'll just like tone it down so it's more subtle. If I feel like it made my face too smooth or like Sarah's face too smooth, you can go into like brighten, and you can tone that down to soften the skin. Like you could really freaking smooth it out. Like you don't want to edit your pictures like this. This is not real life. Okay, so that was the before. So it was at a pretty good level, like right around here. Just like smooths it out a little bit and you can just see the difference. So I might want to like put some eyelashes on her. Again, you like don't want this to look super fake. So usually I do the mascara and I'll do something like this and I'll just tone it down. And oh, it only comes in one color, but so there's like, see, this looks fake. You don't want to do this. Okay. So if you're going to put makeup on yourself with one of these apps, like make sure it looks like it actually happened in the picture. Like this looks like it actually happened in the picture. It's not like too excessive. Like this is like, like that's not what happened, you know? So you don't want it to look like that. You don't want it to look fake. So I may just like do a little bit because it's going to like make her eyes pop a little bit more. I have no eyebrows. So usually I'll go in and I'll do eyebrows and I'll do like this and I turn it down and you can like, you know, mess with this. You can make them skinnier, bigger, whatever. So Sarah has good eyebrows. She doesn't need that. So that's basically it. And then I'd be like, okay, this picture is great. And I would go ahead and save it. And then if I'm going to post it, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go into Lightroom. So actually, I'll show you guys how to use Pic-Tap-Go first. So Pic-Tap-Go is super user-friendly. It's like what we all like. Hey, did it save that picture? Whoa, this looks all different. Where's the pic I just edited? Did it save it? Oh, God, it booted me off from screen sharing. Sorry, guys. Just going to jump back into that. Okay, perfect. So, oh, I wonder if it's from the app that I was in. No, because I've done this before. So I would go into this picture that I just edited and I would click on edit. And this is where you can like turn up the brightness if it was like a dim photo. So usually what I would use if I was using this app still, I would go into bright side and I would just like adjust this a little bit. And then I would probably go into auto color and that made her look a little yellow. So I would just like turn that down. But you can really do a lot with this app. I would do some crispity on there and just turn that down a little and you can see like the before and the after. I don't use that app anymore though, so I'm going to show you what I do use. So I would go into Lightroom and you guys can buy presets right on Etsy. So if you go to like Etsy and just type in Lightroom mobile presets, there's tons of them. Like you can buy some for like $1. They're really inexpensive. Some of them, some like I've bought in a lot of presets. I always wind up tweaking them, but I have like one that I use for fall. So if I was going to post right now, I have like the one that I've been using. So I would go into Lightroom, I would open up the picture and go into presets. And this fall one is the one that I'm using right now. So I don't like the way that this just made her look though, because I feel like it just made everything like really washed out. So what I would do is you go in and you can adjust stuff. So I would go into the lighting and I would like turn down the shadows a little bit because they were like a little excessive. And you can already see it's looking better. And then, ooh, I didn't mean to do that. And then I would go into the color. And if you click on mix, you can pull up like each thing. And just mess around with like the saturation of stuff. Okay, so I pretty much like tweak every picture that I do, but I would probably turn up the saturation a little, make her look like a little bit tanner. And then I might go into the details. Nope, effects. And if you like turn up the clarity, you can see it makes it more like crisp looking. If you're using Pick Tap Go, the crispity has that effect. I would just like turn that up, down a little. And then you can just see like it put this whole new tone on the picture. And now it's going to go with my color scheme that I have going on. So I would save this. And then I'll go into Facetune. I'm going to open up that pic that I just did. And this is like something that I just do. You don't have to. But this details feature is sick. So I always like go over people's eyes with it. Maybe like a little bit of her hair. If she had on like jewelry, I would highlight that. I can show you like what it looks like if I just go over her shirt. Like it just like defines those things. So see how it just like made her eyes pop a little bit more and just defined like her hair strands, and it just makes it look cleaner. Do you guys see the difference? So I always just use that like last little feature, and then now it's ready to post. So I go into preview. You guys, this app is free. I don't even know if I'm supposed to be using it anymore. Sarah probably doesn't.
I'm just logged out of my Instagram on it, and you can still use it.
Okay. So I just would go in, and then I'm going to go add this and see if it like fits with my flow. So obviously this picture doesn't, like I wouldn't choose this picture to put right here. I would probably pick a picture where like there's a face that's more like centered in the middle of the picture just to keep everything balanced. And this is why I only post like every other day because I put a lot of work into editing my pictures. And I know it seems like a pain in the butt, but honestly, when you go and look at someone's profile, like I'm going to stop screen sharing for a second. I don't even know how. When you go in and you look at somebody's profile, like we're professionals, right? We want people to take us seriously. We want people to take our business seriously. And we want people to look at our pictures, stop while they're scrolling when they see our picture and want to read our caption. In editing your pictures, it really does so much. So like, I'm just going to show you like another picture that I took when I was at a concert the other night, and like what a difference that you can make when like, you know, you're taking a picture in a concert hall, like it's dark, right? So I was at a concert with my mom, and I'm just gonna like show you real quick how I like edited this picture, and I haven't posted it yet, but I'm going to. So again, just gonna like go in, where's this picture of me and my mom? Okay, so like I feel like my skin looks oily and like not good. So I just beauty squatted up, go into everyday, go over to natural, and it just like already right there like made such a difference. And then I'm gonna just do my mom's face real quick, and I'm not gonna go into like super detail, but like look at my mom's skin, looks so much better. Just like brightened everything right up, just that one edit. So I'm going and save that, and I'm gonna go open it in Lightroom. And as soon as I apply like my preset to it, like you can see here, this is where I had started editing it, but I didn't finish it because I wound up not posting it. So I would just go in, and like there's tons of presets. Like, so these are the ones, the two that I was using over the summer. These are my ones I was using during the spring. Like you can literally, so basically what a preset is the person has already done all of the edits, and you just download it and save it, and then you can apply the edits to your pictures. But so anyway, so I'm doing the fall one. I don't really like the way that this looks. It's still kind of dark. So I'm going to go into the light. I'm going to turn up the exposure a little bit. I'm going to go No, yeah, I'll turn up the whites a little bit and just like mess with the highlights just to brighten it up a little. And then I'll go into the color and I'll just like adjust this. So I feel like if my hair was looking a little yellow, I could like turn that down, make it not look so, I usually turn the yellow down a lot. But just mess around with it, even without having a preset. Like when I first started editing my pictures with this, I wasn't buying presets. I just was kind of like messing with it just to like brighten up my pictures and make them look nicer.
You can free presets too, I think, on YouTube. And there's like lots of good YouTube short tutorials on how to use Lightroom. So like if you've never edited pictures before, that's a really good place to start. Sorry.
Yeah. No, that's fine. So as you can see, like I literally, so like I posted this picture, no, maybe it was this one I posted today. Like this is what it looked like before it was super dark. I applied my preset and it just brightened everything up. Like same with this one. It's like dark and dull. This just like made everything more poppin'. Like this one, this is what this picture looked like when we took it. And then just messing with the saturation and the exposure and stuff totally changed it up. So you can do a lot with Lightroom. It's like if you hire a professional to like take your photos, this is the app this is like the program that they're going to edit your pictures with is Lightroom. And so it's like been a game changer. So definitely this is also, it's a free app. So like, were you trying to say something?
Can I add some things before you? Okay, so I just wanted to show you guys something else with preview that I think is really cool. So like I have my preview set up for the next 2 pictures that I'm going to post, and you can move them around. So like I thought I was going to post this picture next and then realized that was too much blue. So that's why I ended up posting this picture, and then like I dragged them and moved them to decide what looked better. And if like I can't find, every like couple of weeks I go through and like clear out everything but my most recent grid. And then if I like, let's say I add this picture into my Lightroom and then I'm like, I don't like how it looks, I just drag it down to the bottom. So at the bottom, like I have a bunch of pictures that I've edited but not yet posted. And then if there's a day where I'm like, I don't have any pictures, I don't know what to post, I'll pick one of the ones from the very bottom that I haven't posted yet and just drag them up and see how they look. So that's a really easy way to use the preview app. One other thing, so like that stressed me out when I first started was I don't like do a lot of really cool stuff. Like I do fun stuff like a couple times a year and that's it. So I always got stressed about what to post in the meantime. So what I do now is whenever I do something, I'll take a ton of pictures. So like this weekend I was in Florida for a wedding, and I took a bunch of pictures. Like when we got dressed to go out to the wedding, I took some pictures like before we left the house, just like standing on the balcony there. And then we went to the wedding and I took pictures in different like angles and different settings so that I'll have like 10 pictures to post over the next couple of months. Same thing, like I went to a pumpkin patch like a month or so ago, and I still have like probably 20 pictures that I haven't posted from that day, just of me standing in different spots. And then something that Asia and I did this summer that like I definitely need to do more is we got together and like had a couple different outfits, and we just spent like an hour taking pictures around her house, by her pool, by her like backyard and her front yard. And so I still have pictures from that I'm using. You don't have to always be posting a picture you took today. So whenever you do something that is photo worthy, take a bunch of pictures. And like my friends and family all know that about me. Sorry, my lighting is like really bad right now. So like whenever I go out with my mom, if we go out to like lunch or something, she's like, oh, this is a pretty tree. Should I take a picture of you in front of it for your Instagram? Like, yeah, mom, please. So just anytime you think of like a good moment to take a picture, take a picture. And then even like if I don't do anything fun and have no one to hang out with, I can still take pictures around my house and just like curl my hair, straighten my hair, and put on makeup one day and take pictures in my backyard, pictures of me sitting on the couch with my dog. I have like a tripod that like my phone can fit into, and I just use the self timer. So it's like from a further away angle, and it was like $20. Like it wasn't expensive. Or get a selfie stick. That way, not every single picture is like a close up selfie. Like I have pictures from different angles. And something that I read the other day that was like crazy to me was you can search blogger poses on Instagram if like you feel like every picture you're just standing with your hand on your hip, because that's what I used to do. But
No,
if you like search blogger poses, you can find what did I say?
Instagram. On Pinterest, if you look up blogger poses, there's like a whole bunch. But guys, I ordered, like Sarah was just saying, a tripod. I got like a tripod / selfie stick for $15 off Amazon, and it has a Bluetooth remote control. So you don't even have to keep going back to your phone to do the timer. You can just literally set it up and like take a bunch of pics. And I can tell you, like Cheyenne Nickerson, like basically Cheyenne's entire team, they will schedule out a day of the week that they'll like do their hair and makeup, and they'll go out for a couple hours, and like I don't have time to do this shit, to like go leave and try to bring the baby and do all that stuff. But like if you like, you know, are like don't have obligations and you can like go take an hour to go somewhere that has like a couple different locations, they'll bring outfits and change in their car and just switch up their hair and makeup and have like, they'll get like a week's worth of content of stuff for them to post and make stories with and all of that stuff. And like, I don't know if you guys have ever looked at Cheyenne's profile, but like her pics are bomb. Like they look so good. And like 6 out of 7 days, like she's like a hot mess in her pajamas, but she gets ready that one day and has like a photo shoot.
Yeah. And if you look at her profile, the majority of her pictures aren't in like crazy cool environments. Like a lot of them are in front of like brick walls or stuff like that. Like these are things that you can duplicate. Like put on a cute outfit and take a picture in front of a brick wall doing a cute pose. Like it's so simple. Like I'll do that sometimes if we're like going out or something, or if I'm downtown and I'm walking by a wall that's cute, I'll be like, oh, somebody like stranger on the street, can you take a picture of me in front of this wall? They probably think I'm crazy, but it's fine. Like I have so many pictures to pull from for my Instagram. So I guess like the big tip that I have for you guys is just start thinking ahead. Like whenever you do something, think about like, ooh, am I going to be able to like find some cute like places to take a picture? Like you can take a picture in front of freaking Target, sitting on like one of the red ball things that are outside Target, and it looks cute. So don't feel like you have to have like an amazing, spectacular picture every time. Like you're going to make your pictures great, the poses you're doing, by the edits that you put on them.
Yeah, the editing is huge. I mean, and I recycle a lot of pictures, and like, I mean, like, if you have kids, post pictures of your kids. Like, I post lots of pictures, and Ash, like, he's so dang cute, and people like to see babies, you know? Like, I'm using that to my advantage. Like, I got a cute little kid. I'm gonna take pictures of him and post them. But basically, like, you just want to make sure that like you have a rhyme and reason to what you're posting. Like I put a lot of like time and thought into like, okay, I'm going to post this picture. Like I edit it. I make sure it looks nice, because when somebody goes to my profile, I want them to look at it and I want them to like take me seriously. Like if I was posting, you know, like obnoxious memes every other post, like there are profiles that like I'll like add someone and I'll look at their thing and it's like memes, like, you know, just like a whole bunch of memes, like making fun of people, like talking shit, talking about like smoking pot, drinking, like all that stuff. Like that's not what I'm trying to represent. So like I just go ahead and unfollow those people, because like that's not somebody that I want on my team. Like that's not the kind of vibe that like I'm trying to attract. So like think about that too, like when you're posting, like who are you trying to attract? That's like another thing that you really want to take into consideration. Like I am a young mom with 4 kids. I'm not trying to attract 18, 19-year-old college students. Like they have nothing in common with me. So I'm posting about my family. I'm posting about what we're doing, family vacations, you know, going to sports, like, you know, making dinner for the family, like stuff like that. Those are things that are going on my story. So like, who do you want to attract? Because when they look at your profile, you want them to be like, oh, like me and this girl have stuff in common. Do you know what I mean? And they're going to know that by the pictures that you're posting. So if you're posting good quality pictures of you and your family, or if you're a college student and you're posting pictures of you like at events at your school, and, you know, with your girls that are like, if you're in a sorority, you're posting those kind of pictures, like those are the people that are going to be attracted to your profile. So you want to make sure that the pictures that you're posting, not only that you're like posting quality pictures and making sure like they're bright and clean and crisp looking, but that they're pictures that tell who you are, so that you are attracting those people to follow you. Do you know what I mean? So that's all that I got on editing the pics. Sarah, do you want to add anything before we hop off?
Yeah, one last quick thing. So Asia was just saying, like, posting pictures of you and the things that are important to you. When you have a really awesome caption, let's say I have a really great caption about traveling and how this business pays for me to travel. What do you guys think is going to have more of an impact on my followers? A picture of me holding my passport, or like a stock photo that I found on Google of somewhere that I want to travel? Like, the picture of me holding my passport is going to have way bigger of an impact on my followers because it's real, it's relatable. Like me finding a picture on Google, and I'll do that every now and again, but for the majority of your pictures need to be pictures that either you've taken of people or things that are important to you, or pictures of you and your family, because that's what your followers are going to relate to. If you're posting all pictures that are like quotes or like pictures of maybe like your dream car or whatever, like that's not going to have quite as much of an impact. Every once in a while I'll post a picture that I didn't take that I found on Pinterest or Google or something, or somebody else's picture, but the majority of my pictures are pictures that were taken of me or pictures that I took. And that's huge because it's your Instagram. That's all I got.
Exactly. So not only, you know, do you want to be making sure that you're putting out your best quality of pictures, but that they're representing who you are. Because at the end of the day, your vibe attracts your tribe, right? So whatever you're putting out there for the world to see, that is who you're going to attract. So, you know, just keep that in mind. All right, 35 minutes. We did good. I'm trying to keep these Zooms to like 30 minutes. So I'm gonna go ahead and stop recording.